The land of the unexpected. Papua New Guinea is a country located in the southwest Pacific. The country is blessed with vast and exotic natural environments and animals. Papua New Guinea has over 800 native languages and cultures, and it is also one of the largest islands in the world. Papua New Guinea's current population is 8 million, whereby majority of the population live in the rural areas. The capital city is Port Moresby, which is also known as the National Capital District, in which it is the largest city in the South Pacific. There are saints who seem larger than life, who led dramatic lives of heroic virtue and brighten their parts of the world in a way that they may become almost household names. Saint Francis, Saint Peter, Saint Paul, Saint Dominic, among others. Then there are other saints who are less well known, who led lives of quiet inspiration, elevating their given corner of the world to a higher level. They discovered and showed us opportunity for holiness that we had known about before. It all began 300 years ago when a man from France had a heart to educate the young. Saint John Baptist de la Salle taught and exemplified in a way that no one before him had done. That education is spiritual undertaking, and that the teacher has a religious vocation. He guided into being a community of teachers devoted to living out the truth. As one historian has written of De La Salle and the founding institute, it is the first time in the history of religious communities that the teaching ministry is set out as being itself a way of Christian perfection. The De La Salle brothers have been in Papua New Guinea for over 70 years.
The year 2019 is a significant year in the Lasallian world. It is the Jubilee year. It is the Tercentenary year, celebrating 300 years anniversary of the death of our founder, Saint John Baptist de la Salle.
My name is Brother Douglas O'Reilly. I'm a teacher at Hohola Technical College. Okay, so I've been asked to talk about Lasallian perspectives, okay, particularly for the celebration of the 300 years of the brothers' life existence. I joined the brothers in 1972, and since then the brothers have educated me and supported me in everything I've done, and through that I've been very grateful, because one of the things that has really been important for me has been the development of my faith, and over the journey of many years, okay, I've kind of deepened that level of faith. It doesn't mean I get everything right every time, and it doesn't mean I'm a saint.
Exactly what do these 300 years mean, and what does this centenary year mean to me as a Lasallian? I think it is as what our Brother Superior General, Brother Robert Sheila has said. It is about putting faith in action. It is putting into practice, putting into action the Lasallian core values of faith, service, and community. And I believe that is what our challenge as Lasallian educators is for this year 2019.
Lasallians, they have a way of standing out with their behavior, the things they do, everything. So if you act accordingly, you just give off good vibes, you do everything the right way, you attract more people, and they themselves will feel like they have to act good around you, and by doing so, you just make the world a better place.
My name is Bennett Kawai. I'm from Yule Island, and I've attended De La Salle Minor Honor. I would give encouragement to the students, the current students, and would also the other students out there that may have experience from the teachings of the De La Salle. But discipline was one of the main we have gained from it, and discipline, it starts from the family and it goes to the school.
My name is Jamela Sitaro. I come from a mixed parentage of Isipik and the Autonomous Region of Bougainville. I'm currently a Year 12 student at Jubilee Catholic Secondary School. I first joined Jubilee in 2016. This is my 4th year of being here. Throughout the 4 years of being here, the most outstanding thing that has got me thinking over and over and reminiscing before I leave Jubilee is that the family bond that we have, despite what background, what mindset you have, where you're from, what you possess, your wealth, that doesn't really matter, because here in Jubilee we see the family bond as a very essential part of our lives.
And to be a Lassallean, it's like a Lassallean must uphold the Christian values. So in our school, we portray that Lassallean values in our school: faith, service, and community.
Like being a Lassallean, it's a milestone event, and my message is you should uphold the Lassallean values, and you should be privileged that you're a Lassallean in 2019 to be a part of the celebration, 300-year celebration.
Being a Lassallean, for me, it's all about having the passion to do things that you wanted to do.
Lassallean in the context of school, in the context of teacher, in the context of team, is the spirit of committing ourselves to serve, and to serve with no boundaries.
We should realize that God has handpicked each one of us to be called Lassalleans. Therefore, it's not just enough to be called Lassalleans, rather our attitudes, actions, deeds should reflect us as true Lassalleans.
It is such a great opportunity for me to be part of this year's celebration.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Olaba. I'm one of the pioneering students of Jubilee, graduated in 2005. I come from a mixed parentage of East New Britain, Central and Bougainville. I'm currently studying in Australia, doing a Master of Education at the beautiful University of Sunshine Coast on Southeast Queensland. My 4 years experience in Jubilee is one of the greatest experiences I have ever had in my whole entire school life.
This man's legacy has continued for 300 years, which tells us a lot about how relevant what he's brought out or allowed for communities to have their children come to school, and it's relevant then and it's still relevant today that children receive that education.
If you get the best education, and you can get that best education through the Diligent Round schools, if you can get that best education, if you can work hard, guaranteed, because I've done it. I've worked in Europe, I've worked in North America, in Houston, Texas, in Dallas, Colorado, in parts of Western Europe, in North Africa, and I've spent most of my time in England, mostly in London, in West Midlands, and going up to Yorkshire. I am a product of DSL. If I can do it, you can do it as well. I wish you all the best, and I love you all. Thank you.
To the alumni, I'm an alumni. To all my fellow classmates, the ones ahead of me, the ones behind me that have left Jubilee, my encouragement is to go back to the school, provide help where it needs to be, and always look out for each other.
And my message to
all you De La Salle students out there, or ex-La Sallian institution students, my message is to carry on the good work by the De La Salle brothers and the teachers. What we learned in school, the Christian values, share that knowledge with your family, your friends, your community. Share the Christian values and inspire and continue the good work that our founder, St. John the Baptist De La Salle, has started, and it still continue on. Thank you very much.
The La Sallian way of teaching and doing things has contributed much in many different ways in the way the schools and the institutions the La Sallians operate. And that has contributed immensely into developing human as a whole.
Let us unite as one people, one nation, one country, with one heart, one commitment, and one life. Leave Jesus in our hearts, and God bless Papua New Guinea.